Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be filming an everyday college makeup look. I do want to say before we get started, if you're new and this is the first time seeing my face, I hope you subscribe. And B, my mic, I was having issues when I was filming and it makes this really weird noise as if it's not plugged in all the way. It's just an issue, but I apologize for the audio in this. You'll hear it kind of throughout the whole video. I apologize. I'll double check next time because I don't know what happened. But without further ado, let's just get on into the video, and I hope you enjoy this really easy, natural, 10 minutes. It literally takes me 10 minutes in the morning before I go to school, before I go to work. So I hope you guys enjoy this makeup look. Alrighty guys, so the first thing I do is I prime my face as well as my eyelashes. So
sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it?
I was not talking to you, Siri. So I use this Smashbox Photo Finish primer and then to prime my face, and then to prime my eyes I use a Lash Sensational serum, or I used to use just a clear mascara, but I do this because my eyelashes will not stay curled unless I put 4 different types of mascara on them. Another thing that I like to put on is just some chapstick. So I use the Laneige lip mask. I'm sure everyone knows what this is. It is so good, so worth the money. Highly recommend. I'm that's so awkward to talk while I'm doing that, but okay. So the first step now is to do my eyebrows while everything kind of sits on my skin and my primer soaks into my skin. I just like to make sure that primer is completely in my skin before applying makeup. So for my eyebrows, I don't really do anything much to them. I just kind of fill in the beginning part. I'm really just barely kind of brushing it, barely kind of filling them in, kind of really quick, really messy. I don't really do a whole lot to my brows ever. Brows are looking okay, good enough for me. We're gonna move on. I didn't even say I use the NYX micro eye pencil. I only fill my eyebrows in with pencil. I've never really used anything else, and that one is pretty cheap and it works really well. So moving on to the actual face, I am using Color Correct, and when I'm brushing, I only use this under my eyes because I have really bad dark under eye, and even just my whole entire eye is just really dark, so I like to cover that up with a little bit of Color Correct. And this is by LA Girl. I just use their the peach one. Go ahead and I use a stippling brush from Real Techniques, and this is what I use to blend in every single product when I'm in a rush. It's so much quicker than the sponge, because I will sit there forever and just pat my face with that thing and it will just take a lot longer. When I'm going to school, I'm not putting on foundation. I don't really have acne. I have more of texture on my face, and then sometimes I'll get red areas, so I don't really use foundation when I'm going to school because there's just not a need, and most of the time I don't feel like getting ready anyways. So I'm just gonna put this under my eyes and then around my nose, on my nose, and then just in this area. And I'm mostly just I'm not really looking to cover anything up. I'm just looking to even out my face. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to highlighter. I use the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. I literally love this stuff. If I'm going for a really dewy look, I'll actually put this on after I put primer on, and I'll put it all over my face, and it makes your face look so glowy and great. And I basically dab this where I normally put highlighter, and I got it in the pink shade. What's this called? 200 Medium Nude Glow. But yeah, I put this on my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, and then I just like putting it up here. I don't really know why I do it, but that's where I put the highlighter. Then I'm going to go in with a Hoola bronzer, and I actually do need a little bit of a darker shade. I normally use the NYX bronzer, but it literally broke and all of the powder fell out on the ground one day. So a semi-fluffy brush, and I just kind of put this on my cheeks. And because my face is so long, I always like to contour from the ear in, because it makes your face look shorter. And if I went down, it would elongate my face, and we don't need that. And then I always put it on my chin, on my big ass forehead to shrink it down because forehead's pretty big. And I'm not really contouring my face, I'm just kind of putting this on so my face just doesn't look pale and like washed out in all one color. Going with my broken fluffy brush, use some Airspun powder. Everyone says it's a good dupe for Laura Mercier, and I basically only use drugstore makeup because it's so much cheaper. So we're just gonna put this in the cover, and then I just like to pat this on my nose, basically in my T-zone. Like I really put it on there a lot because my nose, my chin, and my forehead gets so oily. And then I'll also make a point to make sure I sweep it under my eyes to kind of like set that concealer. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to do my eyes. So the only thing I put on is mascara on my eyes, but I use 3 different things. So you saw me use the primer, which I have to do. It like, if you don't use this, at least for me, like they don't stay curled. Like I don't know what it is. And then I also use 2 Maybelline mascaras. So this is so rubbed off. It's the Pump Dot mascara, and then this is the Last Sensational one. This is supposed to be, this is a really good dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara, which is why I bought it. So I put a coat of this on, a coat of this one on, and then another coat of this one, and that's how I do my mascara. And I always curl, because if you don't curl, it's life-changing. If I don't curl my lashes, they will just be stick straight out forever. A trick that I learned is to finish one complete eye, because if I curl both these and I do this eye first, then by the time I get to this eye, the lashes will have already dropped. So finish one whole eye before moving on to the other one. Alright, finish this eye. Look at the difference. That's insane. Okay, so the last thing I do before I set my face is I just throw on some powder highlight. This is the Bobbi Brown Afternoon Glow highlighting powder, and it's like this pinky shade. It's literally the only highlighter I've ever bought, ever owned. I love it. And I just, again, put it where I put that Maybelline at, just to give myself a little like glow, because I hate when my face just looks like matte and flat, because I have so much texture that it just like really focuses on that when it's just completely matte. So I like to put some highlight in those areas. Okay, so then the last step is I'm just setting my face with this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This thing feels so good on your face. Like it works so well, and it just oh my gosh, it feels so good. But I just spray that all over my face, and it literally helps to make my makeup stay on so long. And then I don't put anything on my lips because I'm just going to class. Like none of that is needed. So I just use the lip mask and chapstick throughout the day to keep my lips hydrated, and that is the finished makeup look. Alrighty guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will try out this makeup look. It's really easy. Like I said, really natural, really simple. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.